What's up? Welcome to another episode, Keys to the Game, and it's brought to you by DRAFTKINGS Sportsbook, America's top-rated sports booking app. Not only is it safe, but it is secure, and most importantly, it is reliable. And for all my first-time users out there, if you use the promo code Moats, you will receive up to $1,000 in deposit bonus money. So what are you waiting on? Download the app, use the promo code, and get an opportunity to make a little money. Now, we got to talk about these keys to the game, and this week, the 11-3 Pittsburgh Steelers will be playing host to the 10-4 Indianapolis Colts, who are led by third-year head coach Frank Reich. In the first matchup that we got to talk about, man, this is absolutely five-star on five-star right here. We're talking Cam Hayward and Quentin Nelson, the guard for the Indianapolis Colts. Man, both of these guys have been very, very productive this year, and both of these guys are receiving the NFL awards and recognition that they deserve. Both have been named to the Pro Bowl. This is a game, though, man, between these two guys where last year Cam Hayward won this matchup. Cam Hayward definitely got the better of him to the point where they were questioning whether or not Quentin Nelson was still good or not. To me, it was more disrespectful to Cam Hayward because I feel like Quentin is still Quentin, but it was more so a testament to how good Cam Hayward really is. Look for that to happen again. Quentin is going to come out fired up for this matchup, man, but Cam is the leader of that defense. Cam is going to want to set the tone early, and it's going to be needed. So definitely have your eyes tuned in for that matchup. Now, the next matchup we got to talk about are our corners versus their wide receivers. In particular, Joe Hayden and Steven Nelson versus T.Y. Hilton and Zach Pascal. Now, with Hilton and Pascal, man, they've been very productive this year. They've built a really good rapport with Phillip Rivers, and especially lately, they've been heating up. But we already know how good Steven and Joe have been in coverage this year, the turnovers that they've been able to generate. And ultimately, man, they've won a lot of these marquee matchups. This is one that they're going to have to be on the screws with, man. T.Y. and Zach, man, they do a good job of stretching the field. They are sure-handed receivers. I want to see Joe and Steven be physical with these guys early and often and make sure that they are making those big-time plays. If they can do that, man, that is a great situation for the Steelers on defense. Now, the third matchup we got to talk about are the inside linebackers for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, Vince Williams will be returning, which is going to be a major upgrade as it pertains to the run game. But, man, we're talking about Vince Williams, Avery Williamson, and Marcus Allen versus the dynamic duo that the Indianapolis Colts have in terms of Jonathan Taylor and Nyheim Hines. Man, Hines and Taylor have been doing some really good things since Marlon Mack went down early in the season. Elusiveness, man, great physical running demeanor, can catch the ball. Very dynamic out the backfield. And we know what Vince Williams does, man, in terms of being great against the run. He was leading the league for tackles for loss for a while this season. Man, just thinking about him coming back and the toughness that he's going to bring, along with Avery Williamson being able to have the burden of play calling taken off of his plate this week. Man, I think this is a great scenario for them, but it's going to be a big time challenge because those Colts running backs are going to test these linebackers and put them to the limit. But if the Steelers can hold up and find a way to minimize this rushing attack, find a way to minimize those two guys' impact in this game, it'll be a great day for the Steelers on defense. And now this fourth matchup that we're going to be talking about is Minkah Fitzpatrick versus Phillip Rivers. Now, we know what Minkah is. Minkah is an all-world safety. He's getting the Pro Bowl nods like he's supposed to, and rightfully so. His productivity has been through the roof. He still makes big-time plays at critical moments in every single game. And with Phillip Rivers, we know he's a future Hall of Famer, a guy that has been a little inconsistent this year, but is still playing at a good enough level to have this Colts team in place to win their division. This is going to be a high-stakes matchup because Phillip, he is very competitive. He does not shy away from competition, and he likes to take chances with the ball. Problem is, sometimes he's a little reckless, and we know what Minkah can do when you're reckless around him. So look for Minkah to capitalize on one of these bad throws, man, one of these bad decisions by Phillip Rivers. Look for Minkah to provide that back-breaking play, that splash defensively that we could potentially need in this matchup. In the fifth and final matchup that we got to talk about, our running backs, James Conner and Benny Snell. Yes, James Conner has been listed as healthy this week. Him and Benny Snell versus the all-world, all-pro linebacker Darius Leonard. Man, this is going to be a matchup right here. This is what I'm most excited to see. We know Benny Snell had a great outing the other day against the Cincinnati Bengals, man. It really brought the running game back to life, something that we hadn't seen for a while. And we obviously know with James Conner coming back, that should also be a huge boost to the running game. But they're going to be tested because Darius Leonard is a guy who can go sideline to sideline. He's a guy that plays downhill, and he's a very, very productive player. But if they can challenge Darius, man, and make him have to play more of a physical style of game, make him have to make these one-on-one tackles in the hole and outside in the alleys consistently, if they can do that and win more than they lose, man, it'll be a great day for the Steelers on offense. So those are my keys to the game. I cannot wait for this matchup, baby. Let me know how you feel, though, man. You already know in the comment section, baby. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, peace.